going to talk about mower blade maintenance. Maintenance of your blades on your push mowers and your ride-on mowers. Got a mower here that's standing up at the moment, but before you do anything with a mower, as far as the blades and things, you need to disconnect your spark plug. Pull the lead off the plug. Got one here at the moment standing up. This one is, as you can see, it's all one that we've refurbished. The blades are good. Blades all got good turn-ups, good length in the blades. They're nice and straight, not worn or anything like that. But if you have blades like that on your mower, just like that, they're all like it all the way around, three things are happening. One, you're not cutting any grass, it's just tearing. Secondly, it's not throwing anything out, there's no turn up left on the back of the blade. And thirdly, they're highly dangerous. Dangerous why? Because the bolt here on the blade is worn away. They wear down that much that the blade can just fly off. Now, they become missiles. And they fly into anything or anyone. Cause serious injury. And they can fly a long way too. So if you've got those sort of blades on your mower, you need to get rid of them. Okay, so I've got a new blade here. Here's a new blade, straight out of the pack. So the only part of the new blade that does any work is from there to there. Just from that white line to my finger there, at the end of the blade. Only that section. Good turn up in here. And what happens with the turn up is, all the sand and grit and stuff is pushed out from there. That's what's throwing it all out. They wear away and they break off, just like you see in those other blades there. So that's a brand new blade there. Same with your ride-on blades. I've only got a small bar blade here, but it'll give you the same thing. Cutting from there to there. That's all it is. That's about the same distance as on a ride-on blade. That's all it does the work. Once again, they've got a turn-up on them. Now, if your turn-up's gone, get rid of it. Now, there's some blades out there, they call them gator blades and molten blades and all that sort of stuff. And they have like fingers on them. Now, if those parts are broken off, those pointy bits, they become dangerous too. So you need to have a look at those. And if they're worn, put new blades on. Okay, so now we're going to look at putting the blades on. So this here is just swing black blades. These are off some of the Victor mowers. You have a bolt, nylon cap or washer. There's something like that. Bolt goes through. And then we'll fit it up. Okay, so we've got a nut and a washer. Bolt goes through. Washer goes on. Nut goes on. And then we tighten that down, like so. Tighten them down. Don't want to get over tight because you'll break the bolts, but they need to be tight. Okay, now, what I have seen a lot of especially the mowers that we get in here that we're doing refurbishing, things like that. Quite often see people put the blades on like this. Don't know whether this will reach, but we'll try it. Just like that. So that they're sitting that way up. Well, that's not going to do anything. It's on upside down. But people tend to put them on upside down. Wonder why they can't cut the grass. So then they get the shits with their mower and throw it out. Because they didn't put the blades on the right way and it won't cut. They're wondering why it won't cut and it's digging into the ground. You've got to have your blades on the right way around. Otherwise it won't cut anything. It'll be digging holes instead and tearing your grass out. Okay, so always make sure that the bolts are good. The heads on the bolts are always good. You don't want them worn out or anything like that, because once they wear away from there, that blade can come off. So next thing, can you sharpen your blades? Of course you can. You can sharpen your blades. Best idea is to take them off the mower. You can get at them a lot better. Now, once again, just make sure you got a good turn up. You don't have to do anything like that, and they're not split or broken out of here anywhere. You can sharpen them. Quite simple. I'm going to show you how. Okay guys, safety first. Do it with an angle grinder. Like I say, you can take them off, especially on your push bars. You can leave them on the bar carrier. You don't have to take them off there. I've just got these off at the moment, but you don't have to take them off there. You can leave them on there. Do it. There we go. Quick and easy. Now that's it, it's a good blade. That one's got a fair bit of life left in it yet. Now, I've only done that edge from where it was beveled to the end of the blade. And I've only done that one side. You don't need to do the other side. Okay, so now you've got one that's got this one might. Okay, this one here, I don't know where you'll notice it. The tip's bent up on it. Or if you've got one that's got nicks and that in it, along there, you can fix those. Quite simple. Take your grinder. There we go, we've got a nice straight edge again. So anything that's, got a good turn up on it, it's not really knocked around on the front edge, you can reuse them. Get as much life as you can out of them. But always make sure they're in good condition. You'll get a lot better cut, the grass is going to look a lot neater, not going to be tearing anything up, and your machine will work a lot easier. Now while we're on this, another thing is, see a lot of, after you finish mowing, people don't clean their mowers out. Right? You can hit them with a hose under there if you want. If you tip them down the exhaust side down to the ground, or tip them back like this, hit them with a hose, knock it all out. That grass builds up in those areas here, and especially down in those areas. And the blades are coming around, they're trying to cut through the old thick grass through there. So your mower can't throw any of the grass out. It's not throwing the grass out where it needs to be to clear itself. Now, when the blades are cutting, they're coming around like so. And they're throwing that grass around. If it's cutting it over there, it's got to throw that grass all the way around here and out the back. Straight out the back here. So if it's all built up in there, and you've got this blade here running through the thick grass, it's not doing nothing. It's the airflow under here when those blades are spinning that are creating the airflow for that to push that grass out into your catcher or out the back of your mower. So guys, and the other thing is, you ain't creating rust. That stuff built up in around here everywhere is what rusts the bases out on the mowers. And it doesn't take all that long because your grass is full of acid. Alright, so keep that clean. Keep your mower decks clean, especially your ride-on mowers. Keep them clean under there. Keep your cops of the decks clean. Get rid of all that dirt and dust and grit and sticks and stuff. Get rid of all that. It's only going to get in there and damage your blades, your belts, your pulleys, the whole lot on your ride-on mowers. So after you finish mowing, just, it only takes 5 minutes or 10 minutes to give them a good clean down. Clean them down so when you put it away, you're ready to go again the next time around. Some of your blades. Now, depending on how much you're cutting, you might get a couple of years out of a set of these sort of blades. Your ride-on blades, you might get a couple of years if you maintain them and don't go cutting up stuff that they're not made to cut. You go hitting lumps of concrete and steel and stuff like that, you're going to bend these blades. Not only are you going to bend the blades, you're going to bend your crankshaft, because that's flying around at thousands of revolutions a minute, and that comes to a sudden stop like that. That's going to take all the force. The crankshaft takes all that force, and you're going to bend it and bugger your motor. And then the mower won't be any good. You might be able to start it, but it's going to shake like anything if you've got a big crankshaft. So guys, just be mindful of those tips there that I've showed you, especially about your mower blade maintenance and things like that. And just, yeah, once a year, change your blades even. Because, you know, dull blades is a bad lawn. Makes your lawn look crap. You can always tell when someone's got bad blades because it's not going to cut even. You're going to have bits of grass sticking up everywhere, and that's the reason why. Your blades are worn out,